boys and girls, children of all ages, Ron Villano!
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Donna, great. Anybody ever see our show? Fantastic. Thank you. Michael. Thank you very much. It is amazing to have all these people out here. When they asked me to do this, I thought there was going to be 20 people. And then they brought me in this room just now, so it's a pretty big shock. We're here to speak about embrace the power of change. And so many things have happened in my personal life that's just circumstantial. And when it hits you, I'm telling you, you're not ready for it. I know many people out here have had circumstances in their life that, hit them, whether it's loss of a job, loss of a parent. For me, it was losing my son Michael 12 years ago, 1998, on July 22nd. A tractor-trailer killed my son Michael at 17 and his friend Anthony. This is Michael. He was a basketball player, a lot of sports. He had a lot of life. Honestly, if he was up here, you'd probably get a lot more joy than listening to me. But this guy was amazing. I said, Michael took my life. And I mean, I was dead. When I tell you dead, I went to the depths of hell, deeper than you can go. However, we're not here to speak about the depths of hell or sadness. Because now I say, Michael gave me life. This 17-year-old boy that I lost, that I thought I'd never live again, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, I couldn't even be funny. But I'll tell you what, he gave me so much life that I walk around now and people look at me, and when they find out I lost my son, they are mesmerized. They go, oh my God, I think you're this motivational guy. How you... I said, because first off, I'm not a motivational speaker. I like to call myself a seed planting speaker. I want to get you so excited today about life and about yourself that when you leave this room, you talk to someone else, and they build you up, and you're to someone else. See, as a seed planter means not one of us is the source. Life is short. Michael taught me that life is short. Michael taught me that, guess what? You never know the next second. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I'm here to touch one person. If a person walks out of here and walks out and feels different going into their car and wakes up different tomorrow, that's the email I look for. That's what excites this guy up here. Not you buying 1,000 books, not being famous, not being on television every day so I could be a big shot. I'm only up here because of this guy, because of my son Michael. Otherwise, you wouldn't have me up here. I'm up here to spread the word that I was miserable, I was in the depths of hell, and guess what? Guess what? I don't want you to be. If anyone today is feeling a little down, or is feeling like, gee, there's no out, I can't get out, I have no outlet, well, I'll give you a little example. If you had a cup, an 8-ounce cup, and it was on your counter, you have a beautiful granite counter, and you have this 8-ounce cup on there. And now I give you a 20-ounce bottle of water, and I say, put the water into the cup, but don't stop pouring. What's going to happen? Overflow. How are you going to feel looking at that water going on your counters and dripping down your cabinets? Anybody happy about that? No, right? So what's happening over there? All of a sudden, we're just pouring, there's no outlet. But if we take that same cup and we put it in the sink, and I give you a 20-ounce bottle of water and say, pour it in there, would you feel nervous pouring in there? No, because it has an outlet. The water pours out and goes into the drain. What happened to me was I didn't have an outlet. And what do you think is really happening? Because you lost your wife, your husband, you lost your job? No. Someone took your control. Someone took your plans away from you. How many people plan their day, and by the end of the day, only maybe lucky if half those things happen? Very few can say, I started out in the morning and ended up at the night. Even the anal, obsessive, compulsive people can't even do it. It's impossible. So what makes you think that when you walk out of here, everything's going to go the way you think it was? There's change waiting to happen, and it's within you. Every single one of you have the power. Remember this, and never forget, nothing external can ever make you happy. Nothing external will make you happy. No relationship, no money, nothing. Wealthy people also get sad and are miserable. But don't be fooled. The money isn't making them unhappy. They're unhappy to begin with. And all the money did was depress them more, because now they've got the money and they're still unhappy. Isn't that a heck of a life? The poor people, all poor people, are unhappy. See, being poor don't make you happy. Being rich don't make you happy or unhappy. Only you do that. And you do that by choice. Losing Michael was not my choice. That just got me. Somebody today in the military is out there and they're fighting for the country and something happens to them, that wasn't by their choice. However, when you have something in your life that you are in control of, that's where your focus should be. You have to ask yourself the question, why am I doing these things and what is my purpose? What is my motivation and purpose? What kind of change am I looking for by doing these things? What kind of change? That's the question you want to ask. Now let me give you a little thing. Do one thing different. Here's what I want you to do tomorrow. I want you to wake up in the morning. Anyone here make their beds every morning as soon as you get up? You make the bed, right? You put the 42 pillows on and they're all neat, right? The husbands love that. Honey, you getting out of bed? Because I got to put the pillow, right? And again, Mary, what are you doing? Right? Okay, so think about it. Tomorrow, if you normally make your bed, for one day, I want you not to make your bed. That's a hard thing to do. Look at the pain the women are in. They're in pain. Don't make the bed. Do one thing different. What we're going to do is we're going to start having change. See, we're going to create change and break the pattern. Anyone here wake up in the morning and never make your bed? Look at the world we live in. Okay? If you never make your bed, wake up tomorrow morning and make your bed. And I don't mean make your bed with the sheet and the spread. Make it neat. Spend 2 minutes on the whole bed. I guarantee you, just that little lesson, that little tool, will start your thinking because it's going to make you say to yourself, I cannot believe I can't do it. I can't believe it. Anybody buy coffee in the same place every morning before work? You go to the coffee. I got the habitual group here. I go, I make my bed, I drink the coffee. Right? Go to a different place. Do you shop at the same supermarket? See, most people live what's called a triangular life. They go to work, they go here, they come back here. They go here, they come back, they go back here. Now, you may not think that's a bad thing, but I can tell you this. If you're looking for change in your life, then that's what you control. You control that. If you can't take control of that and change that, how would you handle the things that hit you from the left and the right side? You understand what I'm saying? This is the point. Change doesn't come easy. So say to yourself, do I want to have change in my life? What am I willing to do to get the change? What am I willing to do to have the change? When you choose to change your thoughts, you begin to change your life. The perfect storm I was telling you earlier about, when I kept going up and puttering up, the thing that kept me from going over was exactly that. I didn't have the tools. My subconscious was packed with the same stuff. I was going in the same direction. All I knew is somebody took my son and I can't get him back. And I know anyone out here who's had that loss probably did some of the things I did. I know Diana has. You would give your life and you barter with God to take you and send your child back. However, and this is not, I mean, this is a little funny, and I could hear my son Michael when I'm saying, God, take me and send him back. And I could feel a little humor in there when I was thinking that. Feel my son Michael said, and what good would that be, Dad? So now you're up there and I'm down here. It didn't make any sense. It's like a trade-off. Either it's all or nothing. You see, so when things happen to you, you constantly stay on it, and you badger it, and you stay on that subject nonstop, and you know where that's going to get you? Absolutely where you have ended up. Nowhere. You revolve, and you didn't evolve. Every single person has the gift. It's within yourself, and that's the work you should do, is work on yourself and say, what is it that I want, and what are you willing to do to get it? Are you tired at night? Are you disappointed? In our country, and the doc will tell you, a lot of people say they're depressed. I say this, are you depressed or are you disappointed the way life turned out? There's a big difference between being depressed and being disappointed. Most people I know are disappointed on how life turned out. And the only way you can not be undisappointed is what? Is to accept change and say, this isn't working. If it's not working, what should you do, Mr. T? Something else. Quit. Do something else. I say to my patients all the time, is that not working? It's not working. So then you have nothing to lose. Do something different. And the next time something bothers you, here's the other phrase we have. It's SW. What do you think SW means? So what? Have so what moments. Don't let the small things bother you. Don't let anything bother you. Start to say so what. All right? And the other thing, something great is going to happen today. Say that.
Something great is going to happen today.
Now watch the difference here. Stand up. Do me a favor. Stand up. Right? And say that.
Something great is going to happen today.
You feel it? You feel the difference when you stood up versus sitting down? You see the difference? So from now on, when you feel down, what should you do? Stand up. Face the world, and don't let anything out there scare you. Face everything head on. Look at it, and remember, fear stands for false evidence appearing real. It's all fake. So listen, I want to thank you all for coming. We're going to bring Donna Drake up. Thank you so much, and it's just an honor to be up here. Thank you very much.
Oh.